Psalm 50. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself, Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel. And I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he-goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest, and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers or listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. All right, and what I want to get into this afternoon, just something I was meditating on. All right, in this ministry, you have the believers, men and women come from all walks of life, all ages, all demographics, all scenarios, and married, unmarried, all type of scenarios, and you have, brothers, all right, that are in the truth, whether they came in, with no woman, or they had a woman and the woman left, or however it played out. All right, you have brothers, in the ministry that don't have a woman. Okay, well, I just wanted to, throw some perspectives out, just meditating on a few scriptures, just meditating on scenarios, because, as men, we go through all type of phases, within our life, before the truth and in the truth, so just with, the experience I've had, the experience that I'm constantly gaining, on a daily basis, just wanted to put some perspectives out there. Now, for, especially you younger brothers, you younger brothers, you know, you in your youth, so you wanna, have, that interaction with a woman, you want, that, you pretty much, all right, because it's in our nature, especially young men, you in the late teens, early 20s, because naturally that's when men begin to start to establish a family, begin to, all right, deal with women, all right, and have seed. That's how we're programmed, all right. But we understand that we ain't in a perfect scenario, okay? We're in a scenario where, we exist in dysfunction. Society is getting worse. And we're in the time of the coming of Yahushua. All right. So this is not, the ideal situation, okay, for us as a people. Okay. And you have brothers, every brother got different situations, but just sticking to the topic for brothers without a woman, it's understandable, for a brother to want a woman, not saying that you awful, you wicked for having, that urge, all right, to want a woman, because I want to start out with this scripture here. It's a GMS Kingdom Minor 144, and this Rock 36 and 25. It said, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Okay? And that's why I wanted to harp on, he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Because as a man, especially as an Israelite man, it's in our nature, okay, hey, to want that help me, you know. So brother, is not off, or he's not wicked because he, desires a woman, okay. But you have to understand that's your suffering, For a brother that doesn't have a woman, like that's a part of your suffering, because when the Lord is, because the Lord has all the believers, okay, whether they're with, whether they have a family, whether they have no family, He has them in a perfect scenario, all right, to purge us of unwanted qualities, man. Okay, because we have to, as we, teach during this grace period, we're all going through a constant phase of self-development. Okay, and the Lord to change our circumstances, all right, for our development. Okay, and we're gonna start going into these precepts. Let's get that. Okay, the Lord has us in these scenarios for our development, man. Okay, and we can't forget that. We can't look at it, as like, the Lord is, just torturing us, okay, for no reason. Now the Lord has us in these certain scenarios, man, and every scenario different. Like my affliction, okay, is going to be different from another brother's affliction. Another brother's affliction will be different, from this brother's affliction, man. Okay, but we all suffering some type of affliction, and your affliction, as a brother that doesn't, have a woman. The thing is to see, all right, what the Lord is trying to show us, man. When we go through afflictions, the quickest way to get out of that affliction is to recognize what the Lord is trying to show us, work on it, and then, with patience, the Lord will change it eventually, man. Okay, that's why I got this here. Let's get this real quick and get some more. All right. Like when we're going through affliction, so if your affliction is not having a woman, instead of pouting, you know, and feeling some type of way about it, ask the Lord what He's trying to show you, recognize and start making adjustments, man. Okay, and there's a lot of benefits as a man, not having a woman. It ain't just a terrible thing. Like that ain't the end of everything because you don't have a woman. Okay, and like I said, of course, a woman, that's somewhat in order. Okay, hey, it's very, beneficial to have around the house, man, because a woman, that's really under your order, to some degree. Okay, you ain't gonna be perfect on this side, but she under your order to some degree. Okay, she's helpful. All right, that frees you up to do other things. Okay, so a woman can be a helpful situation, but all women come with some type of maintenance, man. Okay, and Babylon has traumatized the masses of women to the point to where they need mental maintenance. That we just don't have time for, man. Okay, now let's read this. This is Sirach 39 and 33. It said, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. Okay, so in due season, the Lord gives every needful thing. So everyone is going, all right, all the believers go through seasons, okay, of affliction, man. Okay. And the thing is to figure out what we need to be doing in that season of affliction, what changes and adjustments we need to be making in that season of affliction, man. Because if you just concentrate on the affliction, okay, and you're not concentrating on making the adjustments, okay, you're not growing. Okay, you're just sitting there in the affliction, and then the affliction is not having its perfect work. Okay, you see. So let's go through some precepts because we have to remember this is the book of Romans. All right, it's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28. And it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to his purpose. Okay, to them who are called according to his purpose. So everything works for our good, man. Everything works for our good, man. All right, whether we have, a family or whether we don't. Okay, because guess what? Because a brother will be, look at a brother that got a family and be like, well, he don't understand. Well, we all been single as men before, and then that brother that has a family, he's going through affliction that you probably couldn't bear. Okay, like he has a whole nother affliction that the Lord got for him in his particular season, man. So you can't look at a brother that has a woman and feel like, well, he don't understand. Like, nah, we understand. We men, we lived on earth. All right, we've been single as hell, lonely. Like I said, I was a bachelor for a while. Had my own little duplex. It was over there in the hood, but it was mine. You see, and you live a bachelor life. I was DJing. So I was on the scene. Okay, so you live that bachelor life, and you kick it with the females, but then it does come a point, cause I was like 24, 25, and you like, damn, it'd be good to have a woman around here. You as a man, you into that phase. You tired of playing. The jump offs. You like, damn, it'd be good to have a everyday woman around here. You know, but then as a man, you also fall in love with your peace, man. As a man, you fall in love with that peace, and you be sometimes women will try to pop up. You know how women do. Yeah, I was just in the area. All right, well, look, you ride out the area. Like no, as a man, you fall in love. You know, with your peace, man. Okay, because hey, there's a certain peace that you have with just being by yourself, man. you know, even if you got even brothers that got women now, we still have to separate and get that that self time, man, because there's a certain peace that comes with that, man. you know so brothers, if you don't have a woman, don't look at it, is it just a curse and you doomed, and, pouting, nah, man. That's the perfect time, because see, if you don't have a woman, you can tap in on a whole nother level. you know, like I'm gonna get the scriptures. I'm gonna get this, okay? All right, because every brother got their proper gift, because the Lord got spirits. He got the spirits of men and women together who He want together, okay, for salvation's sake, man. And different brothers got different lots, because really, I say a woman, is supposed to have a purpose, and the woman is supposed to aid you in your purpose, man. So if you're a brother that got a lot going on, the Lord will give you a particular woman to aid you, in your purpose, or you're a brother, you need that little assistance. The Lord, He'll provide that, man. You know? So let's go here. This 1 Corinthians 7:6. It says, "But I speak this by permission and not a commandment. For I would that all men was even as myself." And the Apostle Paul didn't have a woman. And he was extremely productive in the ministry, man. Like when we go into the New Testament, you know, the Spirit was on the man, the Apostle Paul, that didn't have a woman to write the bulk of it, man. A lot of the advice we get on how to maneuver, okay, within the ministry, how we should be as teachers, okay. The Apostle Paul, he was in the Spirit, you know, but it was meant for him to, that was his lot, okay. And one thing about it, in the truth, man, the moment we embrace our lot, we embrace the situation that we in, and start, getting in the spirit, then you forget about what you don't have, man. You know, the easiest thing to do is sit around and think about what you don't have, what you can't do, and and all this, man. But then what about all the things we can do? Because as a man, if you by yourself, man, you can, hey, you can transform yourself as a man when you don't have no attachments, no distractions, no nothing. Like, you can tap in on another level with the diet, with the working out, with the reading, with the praying, with the fasting. Like, you can get into a whole another realm, because hey, you got that. It's all on you, and we're gonna go into it. It said, "But every man have his proper gift of the Most High, one after this manner, and another after that manner." So each brother got what they need for their purpose in his ministry, man. The Lord put resources around His men for the purpose of the ministry. Okay, and if you having no woman, all right, for a particular time, all right, that's the scenario the Lord wants you in. Okay, to be the asset to the ministry, man. Okay, like I say, as a man, like you can really tap in. Everyone, because like we talk about operating as our optimal self. When you don't have, those different obligations of the world and these different things going on, like, yeah, you can really tap in. You know, and I know, the Lord, got my situation like it is because, with me, I know I get obsessed with things, and I know I probably be going too hard, So the Lord, got me in a situation where I'm able to be balanced out. I'm able to be real back in, you know, because I already know, like, I got a obsessive, extreme spirit, and I be going too hard, man. Probably click on the screen, y'all see me levitating, man. you know, all in the mountains. I'll be all in South Dakota, just you know, But the Lord, He give every brother, all right, what they need, to balance them out, man. All right, and another thing, man, you gotta learn as men. We have to learn ourselves, man. And the best way to learn ourselves is by ourselves, man. And you grow to enjoy your own company, man. you know, I enjoy the hell out of my own company, man. I love being around the brothers. I love being with the family. Okay, but I love the hell out of my own company as well, man. Like, I be good either way. You see, but it's something that you grow into, man. Okay, as a man. All right. Now I want to read this. All right, this is this 1 Corinthians 7:33 said, but I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. Okay, because you don't have those obligations. Like, when you have a family, like, you have to care about certain shit. Like, you have to care about particular things. Even if it's not that high on your priority, you have to maintain it because you're obligated, man. Okay, you have things that you have to care about, you know um concerning this world. Okay, when you have those obligations, man. And like I said, the Lord got it. He got every brother where He want them, man. Because like I say, the dynamic between, a wife and a husband is a beautiful dynamic. Okay, and I say this, don't think that every brother just at war with their woman. Nah, it's some brothers that's in beautiful situations, man. It's some brothers in some believing houses, man. It's some brothers, they situation cool, like like they in a good situation. So the Lord might, don't think that just because you um don't have a woman now, the Lord might send you something and you think you have to sabotage the situation because you think, that's how you're supposed to be. Nah, just you know, at the time, all right, that you don't have a woman, just focus on growing in the Lord, man. Focus on, self-development, man. Because like I said, you have the opportunity to tap in. Because once you get into the hustle and bustle of a family, so you locked in. It's never ending. You know, but like I say, if you, as a man, with no woman, you can really tap in. But if the Lord, does, give you something, like I say, give you every needful thing in due season, because you might reach a point, a level to where you're able to handle a woman, you're able to balance the truth and the woman. Okay, because you might be a brother that right now you're not all right mature enough in the spirit to balance, a woman and the ministry. Okay, you gotta be developed to that point. Okay, so it's just a thing of patience. All right, and it's also a thing of working out your own salvation, man. Okay, because we finna get everything, man. Okay, and there's things that should be prayed for the spirit to endure. Okay, whatever circumstance we in, whatever situation we in, just that spirit to endure, man. Okay, because I say that he said, "He that is unmarried care for the things, all right, that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife, man. Because as a man, you want your wife comfortable. You want to see your wife in a good place. You know, you want to see your family good, man. You want to go out into the world and as a man, you want to be a provider that's in you. Okay, so if you're having to do that for a family, you gotta indulge in the world a little more, to get these world's goods. Okay, because as a head of household, your decision making, you're not making like you hear them say in the news, unilateral. Like America just made a unilateral decision. That means they made a decision that only benefited them. Okay, well, when you're the head of a household, all right, your decision making now, you have to incorporate other people now. Okay, you can't just make decisions right, and just off your benefit. Now, every decision you make, you have to incorporate other people now. Okay, and like I say, it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing because especially a woman that's really under your order, it's a reward that comes, with their responsibility. The Most High is all about balance, so it'll be a reward that come with their responsibility, man. You know, but for the most of the women, especially the modern women in America, man, all right, it's not worth it. The woman and that the woman that come with so much chaos. Okay, so and as a man, you should want to protect your peace, man. You shouldn't put, just having some in-house box, okay, but it come with all this chaos and them badass kids and baby daddies and all that shit. That can get extremely chaotic, man. Like the chaos that most of these women come with, it ain't worth it. And another thing, you brothers ain't just anybody, man. A lot of these women, the majority of the women, they're not even worthy to be with you brothers, man. Okay, all the shit they got going on, like I said, that chaos and that dysfunction that they bring, they not even worthy. Okay? It would just be a hindrance, man. It would just be a headache. You see? So the Lord, he's preventing you from chaos, man. Okay? A lot of times, the Lord, he prevents us from chaos, man. Even, even on with other things, man, it like be certain, brothers that's into business and got certain things. The Lord will block certain business ventures, because it draws away from the ministry, man. The Lord got us all exactly where He wants us, man, for the sake of salvation, man. So we just have to be content and rest, in that. Okay. Well, yeah, the majority of these women, like I say, you brothers, because you understand, we always talk about, kings and the nobility. Well, guess what, man? The king, his son wouldn't just marry anybody. His son wouldn't just be joined to anybody. Okay, or his daughter. When you come from a royal lineages, every marriage count. Okay, you weren't just being married, all right, just because she light skinned, okay, or he got curly hair. Like, nah, you weren't married on, nah, all right, like, nah, you had to marry a certain caliber, okay, man or woman, okay. You weren't just marrying just to marry. Like, nah, you had to come from a certain stock to even be considered, okay. And we have to remember these things, man. All right, and you brothers are valuable until you how about your mouth shot. You brothers doing a mighty work, man. you know. So let's go from there. I think that's in Matthew. All right, let the scripture talk. It's in Matthew chapter 6. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 6. Okay, verse 33. There's Matthew 6 and 33. It said, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Okay, seek Yahweh by Shemal Shah, His righteousness, man. Because hey, there's always some learning to do. There's you can really get into your research. You can really get into your craft. Okay, that's why even certain athletes, man, when they go to these training camps, these certain boxers, they separate from their families, man. When they go into those training camps, man. Okay, so they can tap in. So you being isolated, that's not nothing to pout about, man. Tap in, man up and tap in, man. Like I said, we get it. That's your nature. There's nothing wrong. Okay. But then it gets to a point where, hey, the Lord brings us all through certain phases to build us a certain type of way. I know I wouldn't have certain type of qualities if I didn't go through these certain afflictions that the Lord forced me to go through, forced me to make adjustments. All right. Forced me to have patience, man. Okay. Hey, we wouldn't be, you brothers, you look back, we wouldn't be built a certain way. We weren't forced to go through that, man. Okay. It said, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you," man. The Lord's going to add these things unto us, man. And it's going to be in the perfect time. Even if it ain't into the other side, so what? You know? You see? And the number one thing we should be concentrating on is Israelite men, is our relationship with Yahweh Shem Al Shai. We got eternity to get everything else, man. That's why I like going to this. Is it 34, 37? I'll get these two. I don't want to make it long. Might be 37. All right, this is Psalm 37 and 4. All right, it says, "Delight thyself also in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, and He shall give thee the desires of thine heart." Okay, so we have to delight ourselves in Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man. Make this our everything, man. Make this our everything. And see, we come from a society where as men, we were deprived of a lot of things that we supposed to learn early, man. Okay, so if you're a man that stay by yourself, man, there's so many things to tap into just being a man. Like there's a lot of things that we were deprived from, man. We was all caught up. Majority of us were caught up in vanity, man. Some more than others. Some were deprived more than others, man. Okay, and then all right, we're coming back to our power. We were separated from our power, so now that we're back, the scripture says, "Seek the Lord 10 times more." Since we have been granted repentance, we should seek Him 10 times more, man. Let that be your focus, man. And He's always have something good to balance out with, man. Like I say, working out is a great therapy, man. Walking, running. I got a little court now. All right, that we shoot around. That I shoot around down here, man. So if any of you brothers plan on coming to Mississippi, bring your Nikes, man. All right, we're gonna get this work. You see, but yeah, man. So it's a lot of things. Whatever you can find some type of hobby. Some type of you know some type of craft. To balance yourself out, because you can't just read the scriptures 24/7. You can't fast all the time. You can't watch documentaries around the clock. All right, you have to you can separate and find things that you into, man. Find even if you do step out, like the main as a man, like the feeling of like when you do step out and you're not concerned about a woman, like you're stepping out just solely, to get some air, maybe have a drink, listen to a little music and get out of there, man. Just to unwind. A woman don't make or break the night. And see, these are the things that we're overcoming in America, man, because America just taught us to woman, 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 ass and titties all over the goddamn place, man. We was just so over sexualized, man. And there's certain things that the Lord is breaking up in us, man. There's certain things that the Lord is he's pretty much molding us in a certain way. He's grooming us to be nobility, man, to be noble. All right, verse 5, it said, "Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass," man. We're finna get everything, man. Because you gotta remember, we're in America, man. We have the absolute filth of the earth when it comes to women. Okay, when it comes to women, all right, here in America, we have the absolute filth. All right, we're finna and see as we mature, our desire for the American woman just dies, man. It just dwindles away. Okay, but there's but there's still a few. The Lord has a few, and if it's meant on this side, the Lord gonna make that happen, man. The Lord gonna make that happen in due time, man. There's a few few sisters, even if they not believers, the Lord might throw you some, okay, to balance you out. All right, but there shouldn't be the focus, man. It shouldn't be nothing to pout about. All right, so yeah, man, that's pretty much the point. I don't think I got nothing else to say on it, man. Yeah, yeah, I think that's good, man. So yeah, man, just wanted to put that out there. Some things I've been riding and meditating on. 'Cause I know brothers out there in that position. But just give some perspective. Take from it what you can. If it helped, I pray it helped in some type of way. The Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified once again and give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutation, hopefully, Shalom.